Hello everyone, and welcome to Gears of War 4. Last we left off, we went through and got the prequel for everything that led up to Gears of War 4, going through the Pendulum Wars, going through E-Day, going through V-Day, which is the victory day when the Locust War ended, and now we find ourselves in the current present, playing as JD, Del, and Kate. Here we go. Everyone ready? Let's continue forward. We also have wind flares. Oh, I see that, Kate. Don't worry. For anyone new to Gears of War, by the way, this has to be like the biggest, like, what the heck happened to Gears. Yeah, they changed quite a bit at this point. A lot of things were a little different. Oh, I know, Kate. Oh my goodness, I'm going towards it. I'm trying. Is it over here? Guys, it's been a while since I played. Thank you. All right. Is the game? Oh, the game is pushing me back. Oh, gee. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm working on it. I'm using the marks up. I'm working on it. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. I'm very surprised I'm not dead. On a harder difficulty, I would have been blown to bits. I'm trying, guys. I'm a little behind right now. I'm coming. Oh. We are not doing okay. And that's the end of the game. That's where 4 ends. Oh, and they just walk it off. Like, yeah, we just waited.
Everyone okay? Kate still has her hat?
Just ties him to a down tree.
Hey, ugly.
Because that's a bit bigger than a stump. Is it Chuz? I'm gonna call you Chuz because I think your name is Chuz. Oh, time to climb.
These big cog walls make you feel a little homesick.
Wow. Again with this runaway bullshit?
You know we don't need you, right? Raina told Del and me to do this, not you.
Sorry, smart guy. Where she goes, I go.
I don't need a babysitter, Uncle.
Then call me a chaperone.
This is the most adult he's been since he was a gear.
Oh, you got some chuff, boy, don't you?
Uncle, you're obviously hungover.
Actually, I'm still a little drunk.
And there you go. That's our good guy. So, oh my goodness, I have my own feelings about Oscar as a character. Surprisingly, they fix him up a little bit in 5.
Cog settlements are built from the inside out, which means the fabricators in the construction hub at the center of town. We grab it, we leave.
You can count on a lot of security DBs in there.
There hasn't been an outsider raid in 6 months. We'll have the element of surprise.
You can't surprise the robots, my guy.
Very true.
DBs, remember?
Oh yeah, like a Settlement 2.
Settlement 2.
That wasn't their fault.
You got bigger problems.
Oh, wait till you get to Settlement 2. Oh, the stories of Settlement 2. Alrighty, let's do it. I'm ready. I will say.
There's the construction hub. Just gotta figure out a way to get there.
Well, our only way in is down. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I will say the environment of Sera. I love it. Like the mountainous area and like how we're basically in a valley right now. I love it. Like Mount Kadar and all that. Like the mountains and Gears, they get so well for like a fantasy world aspect.
2 weeks ago, there was nothing here. And already they're building up the outer ring.
Well, they're not worried about raids. So
Alright, who's got a good weapon?
things up.
I'm okay with what I got. Alright, let's do this.
Watch her. He doesn't see us.
Not yet. If you keep talking, it will. There we go. Let's go.
You know, the deeper we go towards the
Oh, that's right. They added. Oh, that was a good addition to 4.
This is exactly why Dylan
Oh, that was very good. Like, they gave the ability you can actually, while running, just jump over. I really did like that.
15 years in the cog. Highly decorated. Maybe I'd like to discuss with Jin the so-called war you say she was looking to start.
Or our other option, not getting caught.
It's funny because, so we already covered it. There's not really a spoiler to say here because Uncle, you know, we already covered tactics, so we know about Gabe. So this right here, Oscar, that is Gabe's brother. That's just his brother. This is the guy. Yep, this is Mac Daddy himself. That is Uncle to good old Kate right here. He is Raina's sister-in-law, brother-in-law. There we go. I love how there is just a little mini one in there.
Good thing that was a builder and not a watcher.
Oscar will be fine. I think I know how to avoid watchers.
There we go, there we go. Making our way through the settlement. Now I've got a shotgun instead of a Martza, and I just got seen.
Ah, shit.
I'm good. Okay, never mind. See you later.
Let me handle this.
I've got this, guys. I can negotiate with robots. I've done this before. How's it going, fellas?
No citizens here.
Really?
What?
I mean, I guess it worked.
Citizen implies we claim allegiance to a centralized authority. I think of myself as part of an anarcho-collective.
The funny thing is that he's very much a drunkard, but he is smart. That's the thing. The sad thing is that he is actually smart. Oscar is a decently, like, he's a literate guy. Like, when he talks about the 15 years he was a cog soldier and everything, like, he was decent at what he did. He was a decent guy. It's just the moment Gabe left and he basically went down into the rabbit hole of drinking, he kind of went off the rails a little bit. Just a tad.
So they know we're here. Smart guy. What now?
Now, new plan. We fight our way to the fabricator.
I love how it's just, well, you already ruined it for us. We're just going to fight. Are we going this way? Okay, never mind. I am going the wrong way. That's, follow the group. Even though I'm the main character right now, follow the group. Don't get why we have all that area over there if we're just going to be going over here. Follow the group. Listen to peer pressure. If everyone else is doing it, you should too. Oh. Oh, they gave the... They did up the controls in this game when it comes to like actions and everything. I did like that. And then I believe... Yep, the tactical knife. So I've said before in the first video, there's the little fun little opening I had. There are conflicting feelings I have towards... Oh. Drop it. Nice. There are conflicting feelings I have towards 4. Like, they do try and give their own spin to some of the lore stuff, like Asphiel Fields and everything. But they did up the combat in a way that I very much did enjoy. For instance, the tactical knife is now a thing that's just a part of the way you fight. So you can break it out and you can use it for assassinations. And I really like that a lot because it makes sense. Everyone's walking around with a knife. Dom has one attached to his chest half the time in the series. So it's like, yeah, of course they're going to use the knife for something. So I like that. I did like how we had some new weapons introduced and made sense lore-wise why they're here. I like that. There were quite a few things I did enjoy. I like that they upped and upgraded some of the original weapons from the series. I like that also. So when it came to a combat perspective in Gears of War 4, I enjoyed that a lot. I think it was very well done. I think the Coalition did a very good job of it. Like I said, there are some things like the storytelling and the stylization of it all, the bright colors they were going for. That part I can see as being like, I'm not a big fan of the stylization of it all, but at the same time, it's like, they were trying something new. They even said it many times, they're doing something different, which is fine. Like, you can't just do the same thing over and over and over and expect everyone's just going to keep loving it. Now, the Gears of War format's a little different because people are in that one for like, the story, multiplayer lore, the world building's already very well done. So I was never really against any of that. Like, if they kept doing the same thing, like, go ahead. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the story being told is what we're basically here for. Like, yeah, multiplayer is great for the people who enjoy multiplayer, but without the story, like, it just, you know, a game kind of falls apart. Like, you're not going to play a game if it's just complete trash. It's like, oh, the multiplayer is amazing, but everything else, garbage altogether.
I see a security gate. A locked security gate.
Ooh.
All right, hold up.
Oh, I see a crane. I am taking the shock grenade. And ammo? I did. Oh, I see it now.
You sure you two aren't COG spies?
Oh, trust me, you would know if they're COG spies.
You think the COG invented flares?
Saying they didn't. Well, even if you are spies, at least we didn't have
I
to
mean,
learn
it's
how to
still
fight.
out for what happened with those wind flares.
Most of Raina's people couldn't fight their way out of bed.
Oh, you don't want Uncle teaching anyone. He taught me to fight. He's lucky I still speak to him.
Hey, I was very supportive.
You didn't teach her the majority of what she
Accurate
knows.
way, but away.
That was mostly her mom and dad that taught her that. I'm not gonna lie, Gabe and Raina had a whole lot more hand in teaching her a lot of things than you did. I'm sorry, Oscar, you're a great guy when you're sober, but you did not teach Kate the majority of stuff, like survivability and survivalist things in general. That was taught by Raina. Tactics were taught by her father. Oscar did teach. Like, it's not like Oscar is not capable of being a teacher. Like, he does teach characters we meet later on. He's not bad. It's just there's a lot of negative aspects where it kind of outshines and outweighs on the good aspects. Like, for instance, like even in the next game, it's not like his drinking just goes away. Like, no, his drinking is always a problem. Which originally, like in the original trilogy and the writing and everything, they handle things like drinking and smoking very well. Like, they go very in detail of like how it's a person-to-person basis, and it's not just like, oh, you know, Oscar drinks because he drinks and Dizzy drinks because he drinks. Like, no, there are underlying like problems and situations that lead them to why they do it. For instance, Dizzy does it because he was originally giving up his alcoholism when he was before the war. He was giving that up because he figured, like, you know, I want to be a better father, I want to be a better husband, I'm going to give it up, and I'm going to just be a better person. But because of the war with E-Day that happened, he kind of went back into his ways of drinking because it was his way of coping with everything that was going on. So that's why Dizzy is a very well done character, because it's gone into detail very well for him. I very much enjoy it. Come here. I want to practice executions. There you go. You're next. Come here. Okay, fine. I'll just take you from here. Come here. There you go. But yeah, I like how it's done. Oscar, it's not even that it was like a bad way he was written. He was okay. It's just they didn't really go into that a lot until they touched on it in 5 a little bit, which they don't even really touch on it. It's more of just like you see how it's developed his drinking, and in a way where it's more controlled is not the right word, but more of like understandable for what's going on in the world, and how, I mean, it's not really a spoiler, it's a little bit, but with how things go in the world, he kind of abandons a little bit of it to focus on what's really in front of him, which is the people around him, which I thought was really nice. I thought was good. Barrick, his focus on cigars is because of his rust lung. Like, he was originally a smoker, but the rust lung was really a bigger reason why he was doing it. You know, small things like that I really enjoy. So when they did the whole, like, in Gears 5, like, we're banning anyone from smoking or using tobacco, I was like, but why? Like, it helps define their character. It doesn't have to be just like, they're cool because I smoke. Like, you can have a character defining trait that's a negative thing. It's a character defining trait. That doesn't make you a good person or bad. It defines your character and adds into your building of how the world works around you and how people perceive you. If that makes any sense. I kind of messed up my words on that one.
Oh shit, trackers!
Where are they? Oh, there you are. But that's just my 2 cents on how I view it. I mean, like I said, like, you can smoke or drink and it can still define your character. That doesn't just mean like, oh, they're a smoker and smoking's bad. No, smoking, in my opinion, is not the greatest thing in the world at all, period. But it can also help, you know, reflect as who you are or why you do something. Like, you know, there's many facets to a character, and it's not just like, smoking bad, so I'm bad character, or smoking good, so I'm good character, or I'm good character and I smoke, so that makes smoking good. It doesn't need to mean that at all.
Or DB, come and get it.
I'm coming. Actually, you guys are robots. I'm gonna use that to defend myself. Come here, you. Oh, mine. Where are you? Oh, I do like the Enforcer. I'm wondering, Well, it is the Electro Enforcer too, but I do enjoy the Enforcer, so I might be grabbing that in a second. I do like the Enforcer. Someone give me an Enforcer. I was like the only person, so this is like a little bit of a blast from the past, but when I first picked up 4 and I got into the Gears community around 4, because I was already doing lore and everything beforehand, but it was 4 where I really got into like the community of Gears of War. It was really funny because everyone hates the Enforcer in multiplayer. Everyone does. I like the Enforcer, so whenever you use it, you piss a lot of people off. But I always loved it.
Unless it magically lowers. Nope, we need a way around.
Yeah, I was hoping it would.
All the raids stopped at my mother's order. This is a lot of security.
What, you're not having fun?
Okay, let's just look around and see if we can find a way through.
I agree. Let's find a way through.
Let's go through.
And I'm going to use my... Yep, there we go. I'm going to use the tactical view to tell me what to do. I mean, why do something yourself when you just have a machine tell you?
Stuff.
You got an issue with babies?
No, I have an issue with being told I need to have one.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, so now it's telling me to go over here now. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Like, you shouldn't be forced to have a child or not. Which is... Wait. Oh, I don't have a Lancer. Wait. Just beat it with a snub pistol. That's all they're good for. That is terrifying. We built for them. Yeah, the birthing program.
Yeah, but, well, to be fair, we do need to repopulate.
I mean, he's...
Where do I sign up?
Ew.
This is better than the birthing farms. I will say that now. The birthing farms were a lot worse. At least, you know, you're not being forcibly inseminated. At least with this program. Yeah, this is pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it was. I will say that. Jin at least made it from a 10 out of 10 horrible to like a 6 out of 10 horrible. It at least makes sense why we're doing it. And I do believe... I think people do need to sign up. I don't think you're forced to. I don't think so. Let's see. Coalition. We're going a message from your... I don't think it's forced for her program. But it's definitely something where, like, if you're in the COG, it's expected. Like, the citizens are there for the COG.
There's a construction hub. They're following regs, and they always follow regs. Right? The fabricator's inside.
And that maintenance access is our way in.
Well, perfect. That's
What
all.
are we waiting for? Let's get to that access door.
You got it. I'm okay for that. All right. Loaded, ready. Okay. So I think we're going to end it here. I think we will. Find your purpose. Yeah, I think you have to sign up for this. I swear you have to. So we're going to end it here. I think right here is a good place to end it. So I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank everyone for making things possible. Thank the patrons for making things possible. And when we come back, we're going to continue our way and go and get that fabricator. And we're going to bring it back. And we're going to have a jolly good time. Everyone here ready? Yeah, they're all set and ready to go. So I will see you guys in the next episode of Gears of War 4. I'll see you then. Later!